Okay, I'm going to do a little tutorial here on some of the little quirks of iPad. So whenever you turn it on, the last thing you left it on is where it's going to be. And so you need to come over here to the home button, click it once, and it takes you back to the home page. Now, we're going to show you how to manage files. If you want to move files around, what you have to do is touch one folder. It doesn't matter which icon you touch. You seeing them jiggle? Okay? Once they start jiggling, you can move them. Now you notice these really haven't changed, but if I go to my next page, they have little X's on them. That's because these are applications that you can't take off. They're permanent. You can move them around by touching them while they're jiggling and moving them. But you can't delete them. These, on the other hand, you can delete. Delete them by touching that little X over there. So I touch it. It asks me if I want to delete it. I say delete, and it goes away. Now, if I want to put files together, then what I have to do is hold one and drag it over. Make sure I'm not touching the little X. I drag it on top of one and let it go. Now when it does that, it creates its own folder. Now it's going to name it something, but you can change the name. So just tap the folder, and another thing to notice is over here is a little X. If you tap that X, it erases whatever it is. And I'm just going to put miscellaneous here, but you could put anything you want. Okay, and then I hit done, and it's done. And I can move these back out, and obviously it would make the folder go away, or I can keep adding ones in. I can drop. You got to be a little precise here. If I want to put that one in there, it's that. Now I can also move this to another page. You notice you may have a problem if I'm trying to move it. How do I get it to the other page? Well, you drag it down to the tray. Now it has to do this while it's jiggling, okay? And there has to be room on the tray. And once it's on the tray, you can move it to any page you've got displayed here, okay? And if you notice these little dots, that indicates the page. So let's say I want to move games off the front. You can do this as long as it's wiggling. And if for some reason it won't stick on the tray, that means you've got too many. And I'm going to go not to the second page, to the very last page. See that little dot there? And I'm going to drag this and drop it all, all by itself. Okay? And that's on the back page. And I'm going to put this one back on the second page. So let's see, I want to get rid of this. And I'm going to put videos down there too. Oh, now. So you notice I have too many. So I got to take something off. So I'm going to take off, put the iPad up here. And get the video. Now it should take it. Okay? And now I can move this to here for my second tier. Move this here, second tier, and I can move these around however I want, as long as they're still jiggling. Now, when I've got everything where I want it, I just go back to the home button, click it once, they stop jiggling, and everything's the way it should be.